have heard of people. Just recently I've heard that there's a plane that has gone missing. We heard of the Malaysian airline that went missing some years back. We heard of the Ethiopian airline that crashed, was it 2 years ago? An Ethiopian airline that crashed. And do you know what happened to those people? Do you know that inside that plane that crashed where there was no survivor, some of them were even late for that flight. They even rushed to go catch that flight. They didn't know that they were rushing to their grave. Do you realize that? Do you know that inside that plane, there are people that were saving money to buy a ticket? Some of them even borrowed money to fly. So they borrowed money for their own death. The preacher says, vanity upon vanity. All is vanity. There are people that almost missed the flight and they pleaded with the airlines, please, I need to fly. Little did they know that they were pleading to their own grave. They were pleading for their own death. This is serious. There are people that left, they hugged their wives, they kissed their children, not knowing that that was the journey of no return. They even promised themselves that I'll come back. They promised them, I'll come back, I'll see you, and they never went back. Up to now as we speak. What makes you think that the same way you like telling your friends, I'm traveling out, I'll come and see you next week? What guarantee that you are going to be there next week? Because according to me, I don't know about you, but according to me, the only thing that gives me guarantee that I'll be there in 2 years to come, it is the one that I have in my spirit. The one who said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. The one who said, I'm the life and the resurrection. That is the guarantee that I have, that no matter what I live. The songwriter, an old songwriter said, something more than gold. The Spirit of the Lord in the heart of man is something more than gold. The joy of your salvation. I wonder why we have gotten to this place that we trivialize the things of God like this. We take light the things of God. Church has now become a social club where people just come to gossip and play, and you'd see they even develop malice towards one another. I still don't understand the kind of Christianity that we are living nowadays, where we can be in the same church and we don't talk to one another, but we are talking to God. In the same building, there's a person you are not talking to, but you are in the same building to talk to God. Look at this paradox. Look at how this conundrum. Look at how this mystery. I'm going to repeat it. How can you be in the same building and you are not talking to your neighbor, but you are in that same building talking to God? Don't you realize that this same God once told you something in the scripture? He said, how can you claim you love me whom you have never seen, and you hate your neighbor whom you see?
More Than Conquerors family, demonstrating God's power and revealing Jesus.